are in a survival mode right now, so I don't think a lot of people are going well right now.
Quebec youth protection workers gathered in Montreal on Thursday demanding government action. The plea coming over a year since the Laurent Commission presented its report investigating youth protection services in Quebec. The inquiry was launched after the murder of a young Granby girl at the hands of her father and stepmother, who had been followed by youth protection services. Intervention workers say the recommendations haven't been implemented, they're overworked and understaffed as the wait list for kids in need continues to grow.
We need more than good words. We need concrete actions.
Since the Granby girl's death in 2019, promises of never again were shouted by leaders. But the union representing youth protection workers says they feel worse off. Despite the Commission Laurent recommending lighter workloads and increased support for those on the front lines, the words paranoia and intense fear were used to describe how many employees feel, worried their heavy workload could cause them to lose a child on their watch.
A lot of people just left because the youth protection is too hard to handle, like in a day-to-day. So we have to take their workload on our shoulders, and it's getting harder and harder since that time.
There's so much work overload that it's hard. You have to prioritize the emergency through all the emergencies. So that's quite an issue, and it follows them in their personal life to the extent where some people quit. Some people just think of going on sick leaves.
Currently, the average wait time for a file to be assessed in Montreal is 78 days, double the provincial average.
We are still thinking about what happened in those families when we're not there. We know that we are not enough of counselors to help all those families that need help. There's 482 cases waiting to be evaluated, and we have that always on our minds. Save those kids and trying to help families being better parents and be sure that the children can grow up in a protected way, So, it was like a big wave of insecurities.
In Montreal, Brittany Henriques, City News.